You don't audit a criminal syndicate, you put it out of business, and you lock up the people who perpetrated this. It's as federal as Federal Express.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, and happy Saturday to all of you beautiful people out there. I hope you're having the best weekend that you possibly can so far. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been naughty on the platform. This is the Dontay method, episode 13, and I think this might be the season finale. Well, the season finale will be tomorrow, but this is going to be more of an educational video, guys. I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to tell you why I've been a bad YouTuber. And I'm sorry, YouTube. Just sometimes you get in those moods and you just want to kind of say what's on your mind, and well, I said what was on my mind. I like to be transparent with I did put together some slides on don't say this on YouTube. So that's what also this video is going to be about. Anyway, guys, let's get right into the analytics. So this is the Dontay method, episode 9. You guys can clearly see 1,000 impressions. We have reach, guys. We have reach on this video. And I couldn't be more pleased with the results of this series, of everything that I've learned so far on the platform. I would love to help you all if you need help with your channel optimization. You know, I've watched the gurus, guys. The guys, they flex and they say you can gain 100,000 subscribers in 6 months, blah, blah, blah. I mean, not everybody's going to do that. Everybody is different. Everybody's unique. Everybody's in their own world, right? They have their own situation going on. So with me, this is a small YouTuber. I'm little, but I'm going to show you the truth. 1,000 impressions on episode 9. Back to my point here. Episode 8, guys. Now, keep in mind, this episode that you're seeing came out the day after this episode. And unfortunately, I know why. The content of this video contains a lot of trigger words and things that the algorithm unfortunately doesn't appreciate. And oh, by the way, look at the click-through rate, guys. This click-through rate was at 18%, and I was like, wow, this video, they're actually going to show this, and they didn't. And that's okay. It's okay. I mean, I understand why. I'm showing everyone the truth. I mean, this is why, guys. When you tell the truth, they're not going to allow you to have that reach, right? I wasn't even saying anything bad. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Telling it like it is, guys. And it's sad that it's not going to allow me to grow at all with that type of content, because I do like to speak the truth. I do like to help people and navigate these scams. And I don't want to say, I don't want to trigger anything. Let's get right into what you should not say on YouTube. Don't make content with any type of this language. This is going to be I guess you could call it the harm slide. And a lot of this is going to be self-explanatory, right? But it's interesting, because what if you're just trying to relay information to someone? What if you have a news story that you're trying to get through? I mean, I completely understand, but it's interesting to me, guys. Let's go into slide 2. Have you guys had time to read all these? And again, this is everything that you should never say on YouTube, ever. Don't ever say these things. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 is going to be the adult themed content. So any type of content that's going to be, I guess you could say, inappropriate for 21 and under, really. I mean, anything, which is interesting, because some of my favorite channels, Nick Crowley, some of my favorite channels, they have really good content around the darkest corners on YouTube, the darkest videos on YouTube, the darkest blah, blah, blah. There's really stuff that's on YouTube that is allowed to exist. I can't explain it, but it is there. But anyway, let's stay on point. Part 2, this is the adult themes. Never talk about this stuff. Now, keep in mind, you can talk about this stuff, but the algorithms are going to bury you. They're going to not allow you to have as much reach as you normally would if you maintain the status quo, right? Okay, let's move on. Number 3. Don't say this on YouTube. Substances. So you guys know how I already feel about number 1. Number 2, 3, I mean, it's interesting, guys. But it's really good information because some people may not realize it. You know, and there's ways around this. There's ways around this. And I'm going to explore those ways around these types of barriers that we have in this type of content. But I'm actually curious how this video is going to do, because I have a really funny idea for a thumbnail, so we'll see how it does, guys. I'm just having fun. And I'm studying the analytics. It's all just so interesting to me, right? It's very interesting. At the end of this video, also, I'm going to show you guys my most popular video. And I can see why. And it's possibly an underrated niche for new YouTubers that are already enjoying that type of content. So stay tuned. Let's move on to number 4, guys. Medical, I shouldn't even have said that. I'm going to bleep that out, what I just said. I'm trying not to say any of these words in this video because I would like this information to get out so people know when you're making a video, just be cautious, be aware. Number 1, this is all interesting to me. This is all interesting. Let's move on. Are we surprised? Number 5, don't say this on YouTube. The slippery slope, friends. I mean, there's a lot of information that is important out there around these topics, in my opinion. So, again, what if you're just trying to make an informational video about something? I mean, you have to think about ways around this. Just don't say these things. Okay? Everybody had a chance to read those. Very interesting. Very interesting, guys. Let's move on to number 6, the final one. Don't say this on YouTube. Sensitive topics. What do you guys think about this one? What do you think about this? Really? I've said that a few times in my videos. Now, I will say they haven't, in a lighter, humorous tone. Yes. I will say I was using it. I always do. You know, there's not much we can do except for talk about it. It's open conversation. It's open discussion. Okay, that's all I'm asking for. I get it. People are free to do as they wish in this country with what they have. I completely get that. But they're not going to stand there and say that they hold this moral high ground and they're able to just stand up on the pedestal above everyone else and while this all happens, while this world is in this situation it's in. Anyway, not going to go too far into it, guys, but I think that's interesting. Don't say this on YouTube. That's number 6. Don't say that on YouTube. So there's also, of course, profanity tier system. I said the S word a couple times in a video, and I was like, well, you know, that's... So yeah, you guys can see for yourself. It's usually safe for the mild ones. Of course, you got your medium ones, and you got the strong ones. Now, this is another thing, is I've heard that people are monetized that say the F word all the time. They're just throwing F-bombs all over the place. That's another interesting point. What is up with that, guys? Why are certain YouTubers targeted? Because I have watched some people be demonetized, right? Allegedly. I mean, this is a thing. Anybody can say anything on the platform. They could just make a video saying this. That's why I like to be transparent with my analytics. I mean, I don't have anything to hide, guys. I have less reasons to lie every day, like I told you guys. So I'm just trying to help out here. Anyway, don't say this on YouTube. Probably don't say any of these, but anyway. Now, if you want to talk about subjects and stick to the truth, this is what I would recommend. But I don't like to do it personally. Like the coded language, I don't like to speak in code language. I like to just speak how I want to speak. I don't want to just I got to say this, I got to say it this way. That's why, I don't know if that niche is going to work for me, guys. I really don't think it's going to. I mean, the analytics show you, or the analytics tell me, it tells me that this is where I need to go, not this. I mean, you can be into politics, you can have an opinion on it, but if you have a very strong opinion and you have a very, I don't know how to say this, if you have hope for humanity and you express that, just be careful how you express that. I will say. And this tells me all I need to know. It tells me that I just need to focus on this, guys. This. That's what I need to focus on. And another thing, look at how bad the click-through rate is on this. And you can see it blatantly, guys. It's blatant. The click-through rate of 7%. Now, again, this was up to 18 at one point. Then it comes to less than 1% on this. It is growing, though. And I'm really excited because I think people will find the videos. I think they're going to find possible motivation, they're going to find a reason to, I think you should make videos. If you're geeky like me and nerdy like me, you're going to want to do this. This is perfect because there's a chance, guys. There's a chance for you to be recognized for how unique you are, what you can bring to this platform. Now, that's another thing. I wouldn't recommend sharing your YouTube channel on other platforms unless you're doing a call to action, for example. Like, you really want a video to get a good start, so you send it out and you say, hey, please, can you guys just give this a like, watch it, check it out for me. You just want it to get an early start. You know, that's an example. Because what's going to happen is the algorithms are going to push out that content in 48 to 72 hours, depending on your keywords, depending on your everything you've done in your analytics, depending on how you've set that video up, thumbnail, title, description. The algorithms are going to send that out. You don't have to do anything else. But depending on what's in that content, guys, that's your reach right there. In what niche do you want to go to? That's a good question. That's a good question. And we're going to get to the final point on this video, my most popular video on my channel. I'll show you. It's right here, guys. It's right here. This is the most popular video. It's a 2-minute video that I was just testing out the Osmo with some 4K footage of a thunderstorm in our backyard. How much effort did I put in this video? I made the video. I set it up. I optimized the video. So I did my part, and then I put it out in the world. YouTube is now doing its part. So my channel is not shadow banned. They are suggesting my videos, my content, but here's the thing, guys. Depending on what you're talking about, your reach is going to be limited. So just think about that. I'm going to try to avoid making videos like this all the time. I really thought the last episode was powerful. I was really I was just feeling it, man. I want to hold people accountable for wrongdoings in this world. Like, why is it that there's some people that can do nothing wrong ever? But the minute that us, nobodies, do anything out of line, we're in the wrong, right? So I just, once in a while, I'm going to have content like this. I'm going to have content talking about sensitive subjects. I can't help it. You know, I like to talk about that kind of stuff. It's really interesting to me. And I just think we need more awareness around the realities of this world. I'm going to make the last episode it's probably going to be about AI and artificial intelligence, robots, because that's it, guys. That's where we're going. That's the future. And in the future, if you talk about certain subjects and you're not allowed to be heard, you're not allowed to have reach, what does this sound like to you? I mean, I don't want to say it out loud, but this sounds like a soft version of something that we all have heard before, a story we've heard before. So Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up because I've probably been going on. I have been going on. But again, take care out there. And yeah, I'll leave you with that, guys. If this is an underrated niche, I think this is an underrated niche because if you can, during a storm, and go outside and get really good footage, get some, and honestly, it was a good video. I'm not going to lie. I'm not surprised that it's being pushed. It was a good video. The thunder was really loud. It was intense. I could feel it. Like, it was good. It was a good one. And again, you can pull it up on your TV, if your TV has capabilities like that. But yeah, it's things like this. You got to think about that when you're making content. Something as easy as this can be growth on your channel. And I didn't even realize it, guys. I just posted this. I was like, I think episode 2, was it episode 2 or 3? I was talking about how I was going to post the storm video. I was like, well, I'm just going to post the storm video. I don't know if anybody will like it, right? Remember that, guys? You can go back and watch it. I don't remember what episode it was. But look what's happened. I can't emphasize this enough. You have to be yourself, but you have to be creative in yourself. You have to be really in your creative mind. And I've been hearing so many good ideas in the last 48 hours for content, for titles, for thumbnails. I'm thinking of the thumbnails right now. But everybody has their unique version and their unique take on everything, right? So it's just so interesting to me. And now we have this data, which we can study. And I'm addicted to it a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but there are worse vices that I could have than studying these YouTube analytics. But I'm going to end it with that, guys. Take care out there. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jason Werline. I am a variety niche creator or variety niche content creator right now, but we're going to narrow that down soon. Take care of yourselves out there, guys. Don't forget to like the video and check out the playlist and my lives. I live stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. I live stream. Love to see you there, guys. Take care, and I will talk to you tomorrow on the season finale of the Dontay Method. Take care out there, guys.